Hi, it's Peachy. It's March, so that means it is Women's History Month. Each week, a different dynamic woman is going to be spotlighted. Sit back and take a few minutes to learn about the one being spotlighted this week. If you're so inclined, please like and subscribe to the channel to see what I have coming up next. I'm really trying to shake things up a little. Now let's get into the cast video. Right about now. Josephine Yates was a pioneer teacher. Yates was born in Mattituck, Southold, Suffolk County on Long Island, New York, on November 17, 1859. Josephine showed an early aptitude for science and studied physiology, physics, and mathematics while still in grammar school. When she was 11, her mother's brother, Reverend John Reeve, sent for her to come to Philadelphia to attend the highly regarded Institute for Colored Youth, headed by Fanny Jackson. After studying at the Institute, she returned to her family in Long Island because her uncle was offered the dean position of a theological department at Howard University in Washington, D.C. In 1874, she entered Rogers High School in Newport, Rhode Island, where she was the only African American pupil in her class. While in high school, she demonstrated an interest in chemistry, and when she graduated as valedictorian in 1877, she became the first African American graduate of the school and had completed the 4-year program in only 3 years. She later attended the Rhode Island State Normal School in Providence, where she was the only black student in her class. She took the teacher certification examination and received the highest grade. After teaching in public schools for a few years, she was hired in 1881 as a female assistant with a yearly salary of $500 on the faculty of Lincoln Institute, a college established for African American students in Jefferson, Missouri. She resigned her position at Lincoln Institute in 1889 when she married Professor William Ward Yates, a principal at the Phillips School in Kansas City, Missouri. In 1879, Josephine Yates moved to Jefferson City, Missouri to work as one of the first black teachers hired at Lincoln University. In 1879, Josephine moved to Jefferson City, Missouri to work as one of the first black teachers hired at Lincoln University. President Edmund Edward Page considered it essential to replace the previously white faculty with black teachers as role models for the school's African American students. The teachers lived on campus in the dormitories with the students. Josephine taught chemistry, elocution, and English literature. Upon her promotion to head of the National Science Department, she became the first black woman to head a college science department and the first black woman to hold a full professorship at any U.S. college or university. In 1886, she was offered the position of lady principal at Tuskegee Institute in Alabama, led by Booker T. Washington. She declined. Josephine Yates was clear about her purpose in teaching. In a 1904 essay, she wrote, "The aim of all true education is to give to body and soul all the beauty, strength, and perfection of which they are capable, to fit the individual for complete living." Yates helped to found the Women's League of Kansas City, an organization for self-help and social betterment for African American women, and became its first president in 1893. In 1896, the Women's League joined the National Association of Colored Women, a federation of similar clubs from around the country. Yates served with the National Association of Colored Women for 4 years as the treasurer or vice president, and for 4 years as president. In 1902, she was recalled by the president of Lincoln Institute to serve as the head of the Department of English and History. In 1908, she requested to resign due to illness, but the Board of Regents did not accept. She stayed on as an advisor to women at Lincoln. Her husband died in 1910, after which she chose to return to Kansas City. Josephine Yates passed away in Kansas City, Missouri on September 3rd, 1912, at the age of 52. What can I say? Women rock. You know you can't keep us down. What will the spotlight be next week? You'll just have to come back and find out. I hope you have a good morning, afternoon, or evening, whatever time you're watching this. If you haven't hit that subscribe button yet, you're about to get another chance. Bye for now.